And now, a little bit more.
Shit. What happened?
You sprung some Elemis shenanigans on us is what happened.
Oh man, did you guys
Some
expect?
Elmigans. Some
No,
elite mist. Some
I
elite
didn't
mist stuff.
expect.
Some elite mist shenanigans. That was so fucking funny. That's such a funny in-podcast, in-character dunk on Corey.
That was
He
not meant.
deserved it.
That wasn't meant to be a dunk. I swear I've been planning that since I heard you say eliteness. It was.
I'm not saying that is like a
Justify me.
bad thing. It's a very, very good thing. It was very funny. I enjoyed it a lot.
I was trying to justify your pronunciation.
The elite and mist, yeah. No, I like it. I'm gonna use it now and be like, well, see, here's what I think the etymology of the name is. That is why I pronounce it this way.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking hot. Shit.
Hey, didn't we just say like earlier this week that taking your shirt off on stream was the one rule?
There's no rule. There's one rule. Shit.
I love that. I love that clip.
Oh man, hey, we usually go into favorite moments.
Okay,
Oh boy.
I have many.
Yeah, that's hard.
it.
This one.
Can I be really honest? I loved having a fight.
Yep.
Me as a player, loved that. Favorite part? Probably dumping future me out a fucking window.
That was very cool.
And then
yes.
punch grabbing his face till he died. I would have liked to have had a conversation with him, but that's okay. I don't need to do that.
Next time.
No next time. I'll just kill him again.
You'll know what he's thinking eventually if you turn into him.
No, I won't.
That's all right. That's Zach's favorite.
That was my favorite. Just jumped right in.
The Hirac Delest symbol looks like it's coming out of your mic, Alex, and it looks cool. Ta-da.
Oh yeah, the mic. I see what you're saying.
I hope I was a good ambassador of.
Oh shit. So my ring light situation over here, that thing is rechargeable, and it we finally found out what the battery life is on it because it just got a little dark over here. So I'll fuck
But it's
with that over here.
rechargeable. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I've got a cable around here somewhere for it.
Detritus
Just to try it, you just
Savannah White, right, Casey? You guys don't get it.
I don't get it.
I didn't get it.
You
It's
did
in
this,
the chat. Look in the chat.
and yeah, and Casey said
Savannah
Savannah
White. Yeah,
and I
her
said,
name, that is
so-
short for Savannah, isn't it?
that.
Yeah.
I don't
think
know.
so.
I'm pretty sure
I
it
don't-
is.
Is it? I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure. That's pretty sure.
That's pretty
That's
sure.
pretty sure.
I agree.
It's like a B.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a
that's
B
pretty
minus.
good.
Pretty good. C's make doctors, and I got higher than that.
Hell yeah, I got higher than that too. You know, what about your favorite moment, Corey?
That's fucking hard, man. You know, I think that probably just the Elemis conversation in general of, we can take you to the enclosure and, how, looking at the source material, it was the like, everyone kind of gave up in that moment. There was everyone finally agreed to say like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. And in this one, everyone wasn't going that way, and Grant was just like, nah, guys, we're fucked. Not doing this. Let's just go. And I didn't expect to have a moment for it. I was never planning that because I didn't know what was coming, but being able to slip that little flavor of, for the first time you hear future Grant's voice in this Grant thing with it, that was scary, but cool. But yeah, just that whole conversation with everyone, and it was a good character moment for everyone to state where they were at.
Well, I had fun with it because that's something Savannah has been struggling with for a while. is like that exact why are we doing this and what are you saying there? So that argument was just as much for her as it was for Grant.
And that was my favorite, is the Grant Savannah exchange.
Oh
yeah.
Well, everybody was there and like contributing, but there was like a moment where it was them back and forth, and it was like reminiscent of the back in the days. Like, you all didn't like each other for reasons that were wrong. Now you guys became friends, and now you have a reason that you're fighting. And it's like,
yeah, it's real. It's not superficial.
Yeah.
It's a real, solid, like ethical disagreement.
Yeah. And it's completely like Savannah's arguing different. Like, I feel like she was, I don't know, it with more confidence in like, I know that like this is where I'm standing behind. I don't know. It was cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
And whereas Grant, it's another thing. Whereas Grant is usually a confident person in an argument, this was him realizing that he's doing something he's not proud of, so he's not as confident. It was like a juxtaposition.
Yeah, he was real sheepish about it because this is what I believe and this is what I think, but like he was deeply ashamed of it for sure.
Alex,
What's up?
what was your favorite moment?
I had so many. I've been glad that you picked me later because I've been struggling, but unfortunately I still haven't picked one right now. And I also missed like 30 minutes that I was just deafened. So I could have a favorite moment that I don't even know about yet.
I with what happened at the end of that episode, I'm really interested to hear what between Savannah and Max in that room.
Yep.
Yeah. There was some build that led to Savannah making some decisions for sure. But yeah, I had a lot of favorite moments. Shit, I don't know. I hated Cameron dying. I have a least favorite moment, and that was
Yeah.
Cameron eating shit.
Yeah. I also have a least favorite moment because I was like, man, I'm kicking ass in this battle. I'm making up for that thing over in the Yeerk River where I just fucking tanked it. I'm kicking so much ass. I'm rolling these hot streaks. I'm getting my sneak attack damage. I didn't get hit once in that fight. And then we snap back to reality and I'm a fucking knocked out cat in an elevator.
I got you again, bro.
God
Got
damn
him
it.
again. And I will just behind the curtains, if Zac hadn't given us those extra temporary hit points, I also would have been fucking out in that battle. I had 3 hit points at the end.
Gotta love. I as support. I'm love to hear that the support worked.
It worked for me.
How was it?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say there was a little bit of like people dying around me and me being like, "Can you please like hit me because I
Yeah,
can
same.
have that damage. Like I can cut it in half. That's a thing I can do. Fucking stop it."
I ended with 38 hit points in Morph.
Oh,
Nice. I've never had
Like that orangutan tanks. Orangutan, motherfuckers.
Orangutan.
Cameron went through his own tough morpher hit points because he does have tough morpher. He went through Zac's hit points that he gave him, and he went through like I think it's 40. I think that's what his is.
Well, he had one hit for like fucking 8 million points.
Yeah, 35 damage. That thing crit him and then hit him for a second attack and hit him for like 35 in one hit. That was nasty.
I will say, as a player, I hate it. But as someone who plays D&D and knows how mechanics work and stuff, I love how variable these hits are. Because it can be a 2 or it can be a 40, and that feels like a real fight to me.
Yeah,
because if you hit somebody just fucking right, they're gone.
Yeah,
there's no like, oh, you hit me really hard, and now I only have 3/4 of my hit points. Like
there is like
bullshit.
There is the other end of that we experienced last episode where a pigeon could kill a cat with a crit. But I mean, maybe it could.
It could. It hits a cat just right. That fucker's dead.
Like right here, super
right
hard.
between the eyes.
Yeah, and this isn't a bad thing. But it is kind of tough morpher is almost a necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was kind of built to be that way because I mean, you're an Animorph, you know.
I think that's where. Yeah, I want to have some mechanics talks. We can either do it right now or later, but
let's
I
not
want to
do it
discuss
now.
some stuff. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
Austin doesn't like sharing his book.
That's
of
for the
secrets.
after dark show.
That's the after stuff.
After
So we
party.
talk mechanics.
Baby.
Shit. I'm just so fluttered with everything.
McPigeon?
Fluster
I'm fluttered-
McPigeon, I think is who he's talking about.
Fluster
Oh, it's just Flutter
McSeasy.
McPigeon.
Fluster McSeasy. There we go.
God.
Let me look at my notes here. Questions update. We are
Of notes?
Oh yeah, links for in the.
No. Oh yeah. I'm not talking.
Oh, okay, different ones. Got
I'm
you.
just reading the checklist. Actually, is what I'm saying. Corey's
You-
tagline did it.
You don't
Well,
have
yeah.
to answer this, but I did want to ask: what was the DC on not getting the future Grant scar?
Oh, that was to see if this. So what did you roll? You do not have the scar.
Oh, really?
At least on your cat form. When you demorph, you'll see. You rolled high, though. I'll say that.
Okay, cool. But it at least
Yeah,
happened in that
17.
dream. Yeah. Well, it happened, so I didn't know if it. But you're right. I haven't been a human yet, so
Shit. Let's go through the episode. So we started off. There was. You know what? We can talk about the death and stuff. You guys are going to go back and listen, I'm sure, but you have already done the things that we were blocking out. So, like, it's okay for the other players to hear what happened now. So, if you guys want to talk about it, what happened, we can. So I'll leave that to you first, Alex. Do you want to tell the boys in the Hirac Delest anything that happened during your solo part?
I mean, I don't know that there's anything there that you guys will be too surprised by. We were just fucking around, and we went on like a brownie making trip down there. We started a fire, then we sang songs around it, and then
I mean, you can just tell me to go fuck myself, and I can listen to it later.
No, we were just trying to get the transponder out from under the console, and then everything kind of froze up, and electricity got stuck between like basically everything just like and then got stuck in a weird space-time continuum. Then a timer started to go off, but it just kept looping between some same numbers, and then the elevator went, and I started to morph to go to battle, and then my morph got shrooped back, and we got sent into the infinite wispy space of the Ully Mist.
Yeah, that's it. Do you guys want to tell what happened in Euros time? They also went on brownie making trips. These brownies were different.
Oh shit.
They had nuts.
God damn it, we didn't have nuts down there. Austin, you fucked us again.
Damn it. I forgot to write the nuts in.
Grant suggested and was agreed on by Zac and Cameron to, as owls, Grant tried to just pretend like he was a cat and to help buy time because we didn't know what was going on with you. They, as owls, swooped down, steal their keys as they were trying to unlock the doors that locked.
Direct action.
Nice.
That's what happened. Fuck the police.
Take their keys.
Take their keys. Throw them in a gutter. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Down a different street for
Oh.
sure.
The
I
Should
heard
be
first,
seen
down
again?
the-
Nope.
Yeah,
The
no way.
the first set,
Drink?
the first set of keys, fucking Zac took off and dropped probably down the sewer where the It Clown was.
Anyways,
Yeah, Pennywise. And,
Well, then they'll find them because everything floats down there.
Not keys though. They're made of metal.
No, everything.
Everything.
No.
Time to float. And then the second set, they failed, and their reaction at that point was perfect.
What do you got going on there, Austin?
That was a stink
you
bug.
okay?
He gone.
Zach's choice there after that was my favorite because he's like, I'm just gonna fucking attack him.
Yeah. Well, so by the time I got back, he'd pulled out a spare key from a Hirac. So I was like, fine, fuck you, and I just attacked him. I scratched him on the back, and that didn't do enough. And then Cameron hit him too, and that didn't do enough. And then we were circling, and that's when we prepped to go to Battle Morphs. And it was sort of like they're in the house. All right, they're gonna find Savannah and Max, no questions asked. So we're going to fucking Battle Morphs.
I nat 20'd on stealth to get into the office that you were in. So, I was a ghost, saw him pull the book, open up the elevator, and thought spoke to them and said, hey, they went into this room, they're gone, they got to be down there. I'm going to follow him. I don't know what's happening, but you guys should be ready. And that's when they started to Battle Morphs. And then when, as you heard, I had that beautiful ghost 20 stealth check, nat 20 to get in there and be completely unseen. And then when we came back and I was all rattled from the Alima's conversation, I rolled a nat 1 and he turned me into a pelt.
It's okay, I got you.
You do. You got me.
God knows where the real fluffer is.
It
In the
doesn't
house.
matter.
Maybe they got bit by that rock bottom.
Didn't you specifically call out that there was a second cat down there? Cameron did?
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was outside.
That must have been Max then.
I led him away. I don't know what happened to him after that.
He said that you were that there was a cat that was in the room with them.
Oh, gotcha.
And he didn't know if it was you.
Got it.
Austin, I have a question for you.
All right.
When I told Aximili that I was giving him a second thing to do, you had a look on your face like you knew exactly where I was going. Did you know exactly where I was going?
I had a feeling it was something like if I die, like before it. So I didn't know exactly where you're going. No, but I was like, oh, if I die, and like I'm not gonna lie, I got like a little catch in my throat whenever you're talking about it. I don't know.
This is the problem with talking to Austin. Now he can predict what I'm gonna do. He's very good at that. I don't like it.
I mean, to be fair, I also saw that coming when you said the second order.
Right, but your face didn't betray you immediately.
Oh, his did. Yeah, no, I watched his face and he was
oh no. Man, you all are amazing. Can I tell you all that?
Aw.
You're not allowed to tell us that actually, legally. I'm sorry.
Shit. Mate, you're amazing.
I
just tell him
I accept.
one person.
It's so
Thanks, Dad. I needed that.
You are amazing.
Hang on, Nate. I just need you to go ahead and say your line from earlier now that you're dressed with the t-shirt and suspenders.
I don't even know what line you mean.
Probably
what about the water and the Tylenol?
Oh, God. I got to put my vest back on. It's so good. I'm just a simple Southern D&D player.
So, we did meet. In Megamorphs 1, we met Future Grant, Future Reese, Future Cameron. This time we met Future Zac, Future Savannah.
Where the fuck did Future Grant go in that fight? Did he just run away like a bitch? Probably.
Oh, somebody had to send those little bomb things in.
And Reese. Reese was gone too.
Oh yeah. Just from a dramatic irony standpoint, fuck you for after everything that happened in Megamorphs for giving Grant a chance to kill Savannah. It's just mean.
To be fair, we all killed Savannah.
I know, but
it was
he's
a collective effort.
Yes, but he's the one with the prophecy that lives
Cameron.
darkly in his heart. Well, Cameron was dead.
But Cameron didn't help kill Savannah. That's
Never.
Not at the end. I tried so hard to get her to morph out.
And then what? So we could have killed her as a human?
No, so that Yeerk could have left her mind, and we could have had two Savannahs.
In the headspace
Savannah.
he was in at the time, Grant was gonna chase her down.
Even if a little baby poop
Savannah
came
would
out
have taken her out too.
I don't think he would have given her the chance for the Yeerk to come out.
I mean, I can give you some insight into what Savannah's headspace was at the time with her if you want, or I can just sit
Yes.
quietly and not do that. Savannah immediately decided upon seeing her, like the reason that she started like negging her immediately was because she basically decided this is like the shittier version of me that must have given up, that must have not fought, that must have like got caught from something stupid, and immediately decided like, first of all, Reese is here, so I don't think this is the same timeline. I don't think any of this is the correct future, and I think she is worse than me. So no matter what happened, that was a Savannah that you could never trust in a fight. She would never she wasn't going to make the right choice. And Savannah made all of that snap decision immediately based off of like what she said, what she saw, and then immediately started negging her.
Grant
Because nobody
never
can talk
even
to Savannah better than herself.
Right. Grant never even met his alternate self. He just heard about it and it gave him existential crisis. And you're just like, it's not me.
Well, yeah.
Zac murdered his future self without a word. I guess I recognized that it was me, right?
Yeah,
Canonically, I saw my own eyes like I was looking in a mirror, and I went,
yeah.
"Nah, that's not good. That's got to go."
That's
Actually,
suicide.
fuck this.
Actually,
I'm gonna get to use.
Said, "Fuck this."
I'm gonna get to use my special cool thing that I've got that like I'm able to mix with my criminal thing, so I can use my cool rogue stuff, and I can get this extra attack and do all this stuff. This creature is immune to going prone.
Oh my god, my
Fuck me,
favorite
I guess.
my favorite part of that whole fucking battle was there was like a few moments where it was stacking up like what I was doing, then like the Hork-Bajir were just kind of running. So like it would be like me and then Grant in quick succession. And my favorite thing was like, yeah, I'm gonna bite the shit out of him. Great, done with my turn. And then Corey would be like, so anyways, let me just take a look at this and like see, let's talk about battle tactics for a second. Where am I? And I'd be like, I'm gonna bite him again.
I'm like, I'm gonna run away from it and then run back.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm really mad that throwing that piece of shit down 4 stories was 7 damage versus me just punching him, which did like 30.
It was just a bad roll of the dice. 4d6
I know.
for 7 is bad.
In my
But
home
fuck.
games, I always up the fall damage to a D10 instead of a D6 because I didn't think fall damage hit as hard as it should.
Yeah, I mean,
That
10
would-
feet, like 40 feet for 7 damage. Yeah.
I mean, that would have hit Zac too for more. So
Right.
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
What else?
We got some
questions.
I also enjoyed the sheepish Austin being like, so one of those hit, but the yes, Corey, they both hit. One of he's flanking. They both hit. Thank you.
That was funny.
All right, I'm going to start with these questions. We already did this one, right? Nate, we already did yours, right?
Oh
We
yeah.
haven't.
Yeah. Am I supposed to be looking at something?
No. So
Okay.
we already teach smoke.
We've already done this one. Yeah, we did that one, right?
Yeah. All right, so we'll start with a question from Keither. Keither, one of them.
Keither.
Question for the whole cast, and feel free to answer in character or as the players. How do you think the group is compartmentalizing their friendships with each other now? So and so is great for this war specific function, but gosh darn it, would I not trust them with this thing because of the reason? That was his kind of example. Let's start with Zac. Let's start with Nate.
It's getting harder and harder. He's trying really hard to maintain the friendships that he's had with Grant and Savannah, and to also like, I think he became very fast friends with Cameron. He didn't really know him, but they're getting along now. And it's getting really hard to feel like friends anymore with Savannah and Grant, especially with Grant, because Grant keeps showing his ass. And
So
Zac
do
keeps
you.
going. Zac keeps going, hey, we really need to do this thing. And Grant goes, I don't know what you just said, but I'm not doing that. It's a little bit easier with Savannah as long as as long as Zac doesn't say something dumb. If he says a thing that's like at all useful, Savannah's like, yeah, okay, we can do that. It's so yeah, he's struggling with that a lot, and I think he's always defined himself by like the people that he keeps around him, if that makes sense. People that he likes to be with. So it's causing some identity crises, but or it will. Maybe it hasn't fully developed into one yet, but it's getting there.
What about you, Alex?
This is gonna sound so fucked up, but
After that, I think you're fine.
I don't think so, because like it is not changing much for Savannah. Like, if anything, she's kind of doing better when stepping into a role where it's very much, I'm allowed to put you in the boxes now and judge you about what your actions will be, rather than I have to approach you like as a human being. Like, it's kind of better. But yeah, I mean, she made some guesses, I think, I think especially in reference to Cameron. She made some guesses early on that turned out to be kind of on track. Um, like specifically about like talking about like, intellectual stuff and so on and so forth. I know Austin and I have talked about it a little bit, but yeah, so she definitely makes those calls based on like actions that they've done, and it's really like now she's kind of friends with Grant, whereas before they were enemies and she didn't know Cameron, and now they're kind of friends, and like accidentally she like relies on for a lot of knowledge, but like has definitely redefined her role with him, I think, based off of kind of starting to work with him. And with Zac in particular, like I think she feels like it's going better, because before, remember, Zac had kind of pulled away because once he became friends with Grant, started doing everything with Grant, they had kind of started drifting apart. So she's like, "Oh, now we're hanging out all the time." Like, so it's weird, and I feel like that's really like fucked up to say.
Sometimes the truth is fucked up.
Yeah.
What about you, Corey?
Grant is constantly a roller coaster of emotions. He finds his relationship with Zac very strange, because where Zac views Grant as saying, I don't know what you just said, but I'm not going to do that, Grant says, I heard exactly what you said, and it's going to get us killed. And he, has decided that in, whatever moment he's kind of going to follow his gut unless he's given a good reason not to. And a lot of the way that Zac interacts with the world is, Grant, I need you to do this. And when Grant says, no, or why, or what's going on, a lot of the time what comes back is, why do you never listen to me? Or what's this where, I can't think of a good example right now, but like, like Grant just kind of flies by the seat of his pants and goes based off of emotions, and needs those to be appealed to in very specific ways if he's going to react the way someone wants him to in the moment. But as far as Cameron goes, like, I think him and Cameron's relationship is as good or better than it was, but it's changed dramatically. But he really appreciates Cameron because Cameron is good at being a comfort presence for Grant. So there's a lot of appreciation there. And then with Savannah is able to cut through all bullshit and get to the point of what is happening with Grant and finding that piece in his psyche to tug on. But as far as like the way that these things all are happening, like Grant, when he's not putting up the facade, Grant is just angry and scared and sad because Grant has built his life as an imposter because he takes issue with the way people treat each other in the world. So even the parts of himself that were genuine, now that he's having to fight this war, he has slipped into those being a facade as well. So Grant's losing himself a little bit.
What happens when you have to kill people?
Max is
I
a
wanna-
stupid asshole.
Really quickly, I also want to answer that as a player, in that our friendships I don't think are strained in any way, because we all know we're all just playing characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, between all of us.
Well, because the question was like, feel free to answer as either, and I just
I missed that part.
I think that's fair to answer as just a blanket, like, nah, we good.
Yeah,
good.
We're playing the hell out of this game.
Yeah, it's a character thing.
Yeah, except
for
Corey
sure.
deafened for a sec. Corey's such a fucking asshole.
You didn't wait for him to deafen. God,
You can't tell him to deafen in that way.
like fuck. Sorry.
I love you, Corey. I'm so sorry. Corey, I love you. I'm sorry.
There's a quick question.
The fact
here.
is, it's three soft boys and Alex. So.
Wait. What? Yeah,
Oh,
that's. I mean, that's true. What about Cameron?
He's an NPC.
Fuck off.
Don't you dare. He's too
Don't you
integral.
dare. He's real.
He's everyone's favorite character. You can't like not give question answers for everyone's favorite character.
He's mysterious. Everybody knows he has clung to Zac as the leader, and like he's told everybody and he's stuck to it. I think because of that, he has like I think he can like switch it on and off. I don't know. I think like there's like time for serious war stuff and then everything else. So like normally Grant's his fuck off buddy. Like they'll goof off and make the jokes and do all that stuff, but when it comes to the war stuff, I think he's starting to see Grant as like I don't know. He's not this like to play off your all's point. Zac sees it as everything he tells Grant to do, he doesn't do. Grant sees it as it's going to get him killed. That's why he's not doing it. Cameron doesn't weigh the options. He sees that you're a soldier not following orders, and that's not a good thing to him.
Mm-hmm.
But as a friend, loves you.
Yeah, and important to note, throughout all of this, Grant still doesn't see himself as a soldier. He's wrong, but
he is a soldier.
He's wrong, but he doesn't view himself that way.
Well, to be fair, Zac's also said that, hasn't he? There was a point where
he has.
I think it was to Max.
It was to Max.
Yeah. It was like, you need to get your soldiers in line. We're not those. That's the wrong word. So, which is also false, but.
And then with Savannah, respect. Like, I don't think she's made a decision that Max was like, that's a dumb decision. I don't think she's been out of line with him. Except. Okay, let's think. Let's think about that. So, war, Savannah, perfect. Like, yeah, you follow orders. You know when you have to make your own decisions, and you're brave. You're good in the war book. In the friend book, you did spy on him and do some stuff. So and while he understands, he doesn't think it was right.
Neither does Savannah.
How does everyone feel about Possum?
Bestest boy.
Bestest boy. He's my favorite.
12 out of 10.
Wow.
10 out of 22.
Just a 12.
Just a 12 out of 10? All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, that's all right. 120%.
I mean, he's no Mo.
He's no Mo.
Wow.
Speaking of Mo, Nate, how often does Zac, if at all, does Mo appear in Zac's TikToks?
Oh no, there's a whole series of videos specifically with Mo. He's got a tech deck that he rides. Plenty of like just him screaming and dancing.
Also, like, this is not made up on the spot. Me and Nate have talked about stuff like this. I think
Yes.
all of us have talked about Mo doing things like that on this TikTok. So,
yeah. It's part of the inception of the character, I think.
Yeah. And then I think there was pitching too.
Yeah. One of our favorite behind the scenes activities and in front of the scenes, fuck that, is pitching new dumb shit for Zac to do on his TikTok.
Yeah.
It's become one of the best
Absolutely.
parts of the podcast, let's be honest. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke.
It is. It is one of like the most fun things, like, because we talk like pretty like every day. I don't think a day goes by that we're not talking
Yeah.
shit. But like when we get a fucking TikTok thread going of like, this is what Zac's gonna do, this is what, and like we just like
stay
build
on.
on each other. It's so much fun.
There was a whole thing about like when Cameron started, like when Zac found out Cameron could dance, and they did like dancing
Yep.
skateboard TikToks, and then I think it was Cameron and Mo doing dancing TikToks together.
Should we make a Discord thread that is similar to the Grant rumors, Zac TikTok ideas?
Yeah.
So people can share with us.
Zac Talks is good.
Wait. Yeah. Yes. Zac Pack.
Zac Pack and the Track and the Rack Rack.
Similar to the Grant rumors, we can maybe, pull one every once in a while if it's good and we have time, and Nate can say whether Zac would actually do that one or not.
Oh, that's not the right way to do it, because Zac would do anything because content is king, but
that's stink bugs.
Zac does not edit. He's like, well, I'll film it and it'll flop, and that's fine.
Well, I mean, you can answer whether or not Zac would actually have thought to do it.
That's true.
And if he needs some thoughts, Cameron will go get Rena for him. Next question. Those were from Keither. This is from Casey.
Who is that?
KCD. Your favorite.
She's
never heard of them.
How dare you?
I love her. Her question is, for me, which one of Alex's pigeons did you place Fluffer McPigeon off of? I didn't really. It was from Animorphs Anonymous.
What's
and then
that?
I got it there. It's a cool podcast, man. If you ever like the book Animorphs, the young adults novel.
I don't know what that is either, but all right.
Body horror, trauma
it's like
for kids.
Kind of like Humanimals, but like different.
It's like
okay. They like base the books off of our podcast?
Yeah, they like
okay.
30 years ago, they based the books off our podcast.
Cool.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like wild. Time travel is so bad.
But now that Casey said something, maybe I'll think about and listen to and take notes on what Alex tells me your pigeons do.
You don't have to do that. You have a spy. Just get notes from your spy.
Scott can't hear that.
Oh, it's an open secret.
Oh shit! I don't think Scott knows, but it's okay. He doesn't listen to this podcast anyway. So
Scotty doesn't know that Wilcox and Austin are talking shit in the background.
Tell Scott that there's a secret, and he has to listen to the podcast to figure it out, and maybe we'll get another listen.
I'll tell him, but I'll tell you what he told me the other day.
Okay.
When his coworker said, "Why don't you support your wife and listen to all of her podcasts?" He said, "Because most of them are about child war, and I can't do that."
Okay. Never mind.
They are.
What a response!
He told somebody.
He told somebody at his coworker that. Yeah.
Just turns like 1,000 yards there. My wife is super fucked up. You don't understand.
He's the best. He hits her too, like in the.
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
You can't just say that.
Apparently, Alex's husband gets it.
He gets it. He doesn't hurt her on purpose.
Wow. Okay.
Look, it's fine.
I'm not gonna bail you out of this, Austin. Keep trying, man.
Scott,
Oh man.
I didn't
Anyway,
mean to
that's
bring
Hirac
this on
Delest.
you.
We gotta go.
Are you saying he hits her consensually, Austin? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh no, that's the whole
She
thing.
knows about it, but she hits him back. I don't know.
This is why we can't do stuff at night, you guys.
Sounds hot.
We can't do stuff at night. I forget I get slap habit.
So does Alex when
So
her
does Scott.
husband walks in and
So Scott. Shit. Look, hey, that's 3 questions. Look, do you want to do a Grant rumor?
Yeah, do we have one? Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh look.
I don't fucking know.
My fucking tie is terrible. What's going on?
No, I think I already read that one. I think I read
Alright.
it last time.
Do you know what that means?
What does it mean?
We need more Grant rumors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, come up. Do it, you
Oh,
guys.
I forgot to talk about a stream goal. We didn't make it yet. Wait a minute.
Did we?
Hold
No,
up.
people were supposed to quote their favorite moments of the show, not just retweet us. So we still need 2 more. 2 more.
So tell us your favorite moments.
If you're
If
our
you told us
friend,
once, tell us again.
As
It
Zach would
counts if it's
say,
a new moment.
don't
no
waste
rules.
your time on me.
Don't
waste
your time. Wow me already.
That's a whammy bar.
No vowel batters to Tom DeLonge.
Hell yeah. They all sound the same. They all sound like O's.
Yeah, barely the consonants.
Hey, look, do you guys have stuff you want to say about this episode that we did? Anything else?
Probably, but I can't think of it now. It's going to come up in the Discord later, though.
Mhm.
I can't believe we had an episode that lasted a full length of that began with us at the top of the stairs, like half of us at the top of the stairs, and then ended with the rest of us, everyone, at the bottom of the stairs and just a little bit away. We went from here to here in 3 hours.
Dude, did I do a Brendan Lee Mulligan? No, his was
Incredible.
crazy. Yeah, you all go watch that Calamity. It's
What?
good. Calamity.
Calamity.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I've been watching Crown of Candy recently. It's very good.
Yeah, just check out all of Brendan Lee Mulligan. He's
Yeah.
man.
He's my second favorite GM.
Matt Metzger's her first.
No,
No.
you are
It's Austin.
No, you are, but what am I?
My
her
favorite
favorite GM.
Sweet. Hey, did you all know we did 1 year today?
It's been a year.
What?
A year.
Yeah, it's been a year. We've went through 12 episodes in book 1. We did 4 Megamorphs chapters for that. We're on 10 now, going strong.
We've had like 25 episodes. That's nuts.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
only D&DB. We played Dander Snifflin. We've
Mhm.
played some games. We've had some art corners. I've met so many people this year. I've had a fucking tough year, but having this and like having people on the Discord talking to us and just feeling love from fans and from you 3, I'm speechless, and I'm here for another 50 years.
It's been great.
Yeah, it has.
To be a little bit of a homosexual for having emotions for.
I'm a homosexual.
Yeah, emotions are gay.
Cool.
I have doing this has helped stave off the depression because it is a lot easier to deal with that when things are rough, when you've got stuff to look for, stuff to keep you engaged. And I play D&D every week with you guys or other people, and I'm able to talk about it all the time, and it got a lot of people checking on me, and I just got to engage in stuff I love all the time, and it really helps. It's been great.
And if Corey doesn't check in, I know.
Alex.
Find him.
Yeah. If I am slipping off and not checking in as much, Alex is like, "What are you doing, Corey? Corey, talk to me."
He didn't think I had sleeper cells that could make it into his home and find him. He was wrong.
Absolutely. She will find you wherever you go.
Is Daxter an operative? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, he's the cutest little.
You'll never know.
Full
He's
uwu.
sleep. We want to do sound offs.
I think we better.
You guys can find me at D&D or CZ Drop on
You missed
Twitter.
the letter, buddy.
Nope.
POD.
Nope.
D&DB POD.
There you go.
There we got it.
1 year anniversary. Come
We did
see
it.
my crew and me
Okay.
tomorrow on Sunday when we do no more D&DB.
I thought it was just going to be like a regular episode for
It
a
was.
year, and then Austin like hit us with crazy time travel shit.
It was just
It's buck wild.
We had an elite mist.
There
miss.
was an elite mist here. There, yeah.
The elite miss is when
It's my favorite soda.
D&D POD Twitch.tv.
Sorry, that got me. The Dollar General Sierra Mist.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
That's what Jim Carrey's goddess.
Alex, we need that as a shirt.
Got it. With the logo, but
Yeah.
shitty. Yeah.
Yes,
it.
a can of elite mist.
It's gonna be the logo. It's gonna be like a lime green, the most putrid green shirt we can find. Yeah, we got it.
I'm super into it.
Check this. Shirt's coming soon. You'll see.
We're making merch, you motherfuckers. It's
making merch.
coming. It's coming.
We have been. We have
merch.
some.
We have beans, okay, guys?
We have beans. I made an entire mega. Listen, you want some fucking cool ass merch? I made an entire time matrix that
Yeah.
has a cool Easter egg in it that I've only told to these people here. So
I
fuck
didn't
you.
even know about it. What?
I never
Figure it
told
out.
Nate.
I think you did. I think
I-
you probably did.
There's no way to know.
My
I do.
memory is so bad. If I have no recollection of something, you can't gaslight me every time.
Just
I will tell you later,
Oh.
and we'll see if you remember. But
Yeah,
off
that's fine.
stream.
Start writing down all the things you tell me.
Nate'll just show up and
I
be
do.
like, "Hey,
I
hey
literally
guys,
No, hang on, Corey. I write 80% of the shit I tell you because we talk online all the time. Like
That's true.
literally.
that's what
fair.
I was gonna say." Is he'll be like, "I don't think that happened," and then I like go in the annals and then just like screenshot a conversation from 3 months ago, and I'm like, "It happened, Nate."
I
Got
love
me.
it.
Got
Love
me
it so
again.
much.
One day I want to show up for this thing and I'm not going to know why. And I'll be like, guys,
I'm here.
who are you? And what's going on? And you'll be like, you're playing Tom
Are-
DeLonge, but kind
are-
of gay.
Are
And
you
he's
my
got a skateboard.
grandson?
Just-
Brad.
Can you
reminding me
imagine
of my...
If like
Oh.
that was the prompt we gave you, you show up, you're like, what am I doing here? You're playing gay Tom DeLonge. Go.
Got it.
Shit. Got
He's
it
the
one.
shitty leader, but somehow he's the leader. Okay.
Hey Nate,
Ah,
where do they find you on this world wide web of worry and whimsical stuff?
does anyone remember? I don't.
At
It's Splinter-
Splintersmith NC.
Thank God for you, Alex. It's Splintersmith. I'm called Splintersmith on the whole fucking internet.
All of it.
There's just Google Splintersmith. The Splintersmith or Splintersmith NC everywhere.
Yep.
That's it.
Corey.
I'm at Rum Renegade on Twitter. Not on there very often, but sometimes if you scream, it screams back. I am, however, very often on our Discord. It is, you can find it on our website. We've got it linked in our Twitch stuff. I think it's around. Come yell at me there. I will talk to you there.
Alex. Oh, you have something else, Corey?
Nah, I was thanking you for the Nightbot.
Oh,
Thanks for the Nightbot. It's great.
that's a good boy.
It's a good boy. It's a good bot.
Not like Craig.
Better than Craig.
Gregory. We have to go, everyone. We're getting loopy.
Alex.
Okay. All right, shit. Let me talk about my shit. Then we can go. I swear to God. On Twitter, I'm at Alex and Birds. People have been slowly following me. Thank you. It brings me joy every time. I don't know why. It's great. Anyways, I'm on there. If you want to hear more of me talking, that's great. I do it here so many hours every other week and sometimes like 3 weeks in a row if we do it like this. But whatever, it's fine. I'm also on a podcast called Animorphs Anonymous. You might imagine me talk about Animorphs. You would be correct. I'm also on a podcast called Horse Girls, where we talk about horse girls and young adult horse series. And then we just trail off for 45 minutes, talk about whatever the fuck we want. And then we do a quiz, and I lose it. So actually, that's not true. I think I'm winning, which is really surprising.
It's
with the
truly
answers
hot
I
dogs
give.
all the way down.
It is truly so many hot dogs throughout your entire body, all the way
Which
down.
are
We are all a hot dog. Right. That brings me to my next point. Soup Salad Sandwich, where you can listen to Nate talk to us about what things are, and I will argue him whether or not I believe it. I will argue him down. I will eat a creme brulee with my hands just to fuck with him. I don't care. It's fine.
He's gonna do it one day.
Oh,
She
I
is.
almost did it already.
I'll make it happen in September.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, we're
Well,
in.
you just wake me up when September ends.
I will, with a video of me eating a
No,
creme
I don't want.
brulee.
That can't be the first
With
thing
my
I see when I
hands.
come back.
That's what you're
Well,
going to see,
My dementia
motherfucker.
is gonna
You're going
hit at full speed.
to go gently into that September dawn, but then wake up in the night to watch me eat a creme brulee with my hands.
Perfect.
Hey, fuck that sinkhole that killed that guy in the pool thing. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
No.
That's
What?
fucked
No,
up.
but I'll agree with fuck the sinkhole.
Yeah,
Fuck sinkholes.
fuck sinkholes, man.
Why they gotta be like that?
Yeah.
Except
Just
on
want
Sinkhole
something
de
to fill them
Mayo.
up.
What?
Corey. I just wanted to get Corey.
You
I
succeeded.
said except on Sinkhole de Mayo.
Oh shit. You did it.
All right. It's so late. I'm so tired.
Hey, we love y'all.
We love you
But-
so much. Thank you for a year. We've been here
A
a
year.
year.
We did it
A
a year.
year. We did it.
Yeah!
Alston,
Here, I
take a
got
shower.
something to
A
drink.
real
It's
shower
cold
like a
as
human.
No,
Shit.
never.
Did he
fucking
do it again?
sinkholes.
He did it again. He can't help it.